Are you ready? Hey, think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready.
All right, it is Monday. We are here on the Retro Wrestling Revival. We're here to watch some WCW Monday Nitro from May 12th, 1997. I am Johnny P. Joining me, as always, is the man with the stutter as smooth as butter. He's the one, the only, Brother Martin. Brother Martin, how are you tonight, my friend?
First off, I'm sorry, Paul Bromwell.
Good.
Good. Okay. And secondly, I'm doing fantastic. I'm stoked. I'm excited to watch some good old-fashioned wrestling with you, brother. Last week, me and John, we took the week off because, like the honest truth, guys, is that work schedules, work, family, and those are the two things that are most important for us. And this is a passion project for us. So we are back right on schedule, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to watch some Nitro tonight. And over/under, do you think Ric Flair and Roddy Piper will do a promo more than 10 minutes?
I hope not. I fucking hope not, man. I'm telling you. I don't know how much I can take if we get another Piper sighting tonight doing that. I don't know, dude.
I guess
not. I'm praying. But, we're leading up to Spring Stampede.
I'm excited.
Slamboree. We just did Spring Stampede. We're leading up to Slamboree, which is next week. So we got one of these short shows tonight, and it's from your background here, man. The place where you're from is from Baltimore tonight. It's from the Baltimore Arena in Baltimore, Maryland.
I'm stoked, man. My first ever thing I ever went to at the Baltimore Arena, it was an indoor lacrosse league. I saw the Baltimore Thunder play. Yes, the Baltimore Thunder play. So yeah, my first ever memory at the Baltimore Arena. And one of my other memories was I went to Monday Night Raw the night after Backlash 2000 with my brother and with his best friend. And we saw a phenomenal show. The main event, it was a steel cage match between The Rock and Triple H. And it was a really, really fun night. We're gonna get there one day. But yeah,
it's gonna be fun. Daniel, what's going on, buddy? He says he can't watch tonight. He's out at his parents' house. I know that, but had to jump in for a couple good comments. Absolutely.
What the fuck, man?
Come on, Daniel. Why are you gonna go and spend time with your family over the holidays and not watch Nitro? I mean, come on.
Shame on you. Okay.
Daniel said the Baltimore Thunder had to be more fun to watch than the actual WCW Thunder. Dreadful as hell.
I agree. Yes, 1,000%. And also, speaking of dreadful, speaking of diabolical, besides Vince McMahon's mustache, because he looks like a fucking 1800s villain. I gotta say this. I know this is not going to be popular, but I don't know whether you would agree with me or not. But there's no better heel in wrestling right now than Dominic Mysterio.
Dominic's pretty damn good. I'll tell you that.
Dude, listen to this crowd reaction from SmackDown. Yeah.
At WrestleMania.
Dude, they are so loud. They are. Yeah, he can barely freaking talk.
Well, think about that. That's how wrestling, when you know you're doing something right, that's how you know when you're doing something right. Because this kid was literally, just as dry as could be when he was with his dad and in that run. He was just boring. He was terrible. You give this kid a little bit of a gimmick change and let him run with it and have some fun with it. And this kid is just killing it. Biggest heel, I think he's a close second, probably to Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns, nobody.
Okay.
Nobody can elicit a reaction right now in wrestling other than Roman Reigns.
Okay.
Or MJF if that's at the place, but people just love to cheer him anyways.
Okay, so I take that back. I gotta say that, yeah, like Roman, he's on a plane all his own, because it's like me and you were talking the other night. It's really hard to see someone dethroning Roman because there's no one even in his league.
Daniel says there's no better man in general than Prison Dom. Give him all the titles, he'll sell in the joint for a phone.
Yes.
Dominic Mysterio is tremendous to me. I love what he's doing, and I absolutely think it was one of my favorite things going into WrestleMania, with the exception of Cody and Roman. It was one of my favorite things. It was my favorite thing going into WrestleMania that I was looking forward to seeing.
It's crazy because in one night, Vince McMahon damn near burned your returning fandom to the fucking ground.
I loved WrestleMania Night 1. It was one of the best I'd ever seen. WrestleMania Night 2 had some good matches on it, but it definitely wasn't as good as there. And then I actually go and watch a Monday Night Raw last week when we were off. I said, I'm going to turn it on. I said, usually I remember it always being after, WrestleMania, the Raw is awesome. You get all these amazing storylines that are going to start. You got new characters. Now, we get that fucking train wreck of a show that they put on last week. It was so fucking boring that I decided to go cut my dog's hair and groom. That's a shoot. That's a fucking shoot right there. I was so fucking bored with it by 30 to 45 minutes of that show that I said, fuck this, man. I said, I'll keep it on the background, but I'm going to cut my fucking Pomeranian's hair.
I got you.
That's how bad it was. And you didn't catch me watching Raw this week. That's for sure.
They somewhat redeemed themselves on SmackDown. It actually was decent.
All right. Well, hey, good on them here. I'll catch them another time, but it definitely ain't going to be anytime soon. So,
all right. So what do we got on the docket tonight?
All right, so tonight it's one of those short shows that we like. It's on paper, it's maybe I don't know, maybe a few things could be okay. I don't know, but it doesn't really have a ton of star power on it for sure. First match is probably gonna be a fun match. It's for the WCW World Television title. It's gonna be the Ultimo Dragon versus Juventud Guerrera. I think that'll be a good match if they give them enough time.
That's a common theme. Time.
Yep.
Time to tell a story.
We'll see. The next match is going to be Dean Malenko, and I believe it's versus Steve McMichael for the U.S. Heavyweight Championship. I always love seeing Dean, and Mongo's had some decent things going on for him in the last few months here on the show. So who knows? Maybe that could be a fun match. It's you never do know. Not many people have a bad match with the Iceman, the man of 1,000 holds, Dean Malenko.
Oh, without a doubt, absolute legend.
Now, the last two, I have no idea why these are even being wasted on the go-home show to Slamboree, because this is the go-home Nitro to Slamboree. This is what you're trying to sell people buying this pay-per-view, and these are the last two matches. No offense to any of these performers. They're all decent performers in their own way, and we're fans of them and some of the people out here, but there's no point for this to be on the show, and I'm interested to see why they're doing this, which I'm sure there's no rhyme and reason. The first match I'm going to discuss is Wrath versus Scotty fucking Riggs.
I love Brian Clark.
At least we're going to get the American Males music.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
That's all I got for that one right there. A little American Males music. Then the final match of the night is a tag match. It's got the Laughing Man, Hugh Morrus, and Konnan, and they're taking on. I can't believe this is a tag team for the night. I couldn't never in a million years. I don't think anybody would have ever seen this one coming or would ask for it. They're taking on Das Wonder Kid, Alex Wright, which we love Alex Wright. And
yes, we
the
do.
Motherfucking Ice Train.
Dude, Ice Train, are you serious?
Ice Train and Alex Wright as a tag team. Can you believe it?
I'm excited. Okay, that I'm looking forward to.
I'm telling you. Daniel says WrestleMania was most fun I've had with WWE in quite a while. Raw messed that up for me. There will be no Raw after Mania for me in Philly if I go. There is not an if you go, Daniel. You are going to go because we are going to go together to that one. That's 100%. We're going. We're going to have a WrestleMania, festivities next year.
Even if we got to do nosebleed seats, I don't give a shit. I want to say we were at Mania.
We'll get there. It's so close to my house too, so we'll definitely get there. We're going, no doubt about it. But let's get to Nitro, buddy. You ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready to rock and roll, baby. Let's do this.
All right. Watch out for the ice dance, Das Wonder Train.
Oh yeah,
I want to see him dance like Alex Wright. That would get an automatic thumbs up for the show for me, Chris.
I would love to see Ahmed Johnson versus Ice Train. I think that'd be a
battle of the Bohemians.
Yes.
All right, buddy. You ready to roll? You got to load it up on the Peacock app.
Hold on, I am getting my Raycons put in my ear right now. Hint, Raycon. Like if you guys want to sponsor us, we will gladly come on because guess what? We love you guys.
I got some of their earphones like this, and they're fucking tremendous. I love them.
I love them. Yes.
They have the longest battery life on them. The sound is incredible with them. They're super comfortable. And
they're fairly affordable.
Very much so. I think they cost me like $100, and it was well worth it. I get my use out of them all the time, no matter what. So Raycon, big fan of Raycon products. I think they're great. Everybody, if you want to watch with us, go to Peacock. Look up WCW Monday Nitro. It's season 3, episode 19, the May 12th, 1997 edition of it. And we are ready to go right now. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Hit that play button right now.
All right.
Ooh, we got Michael Buffer immediately.
Yes.
Look at that. Fucking Michael PSAs. Get him off.
We got to have the weekly appearance. Michael A.
Daniel says Ice Train would beat Ahmed by Ahmed oversleeping and missing that match.
Come on. Hold on. I gotta hit the button off. Here we go.
Why do they got Buffer opening it up, man?
I have no idea, but do you wonder how much money they have spent on him over the years?
I bet you he made millions off of them every year.
I agree.
He had at this time, some people would say, who knows what's true. Some people have said that he had upwards of he would make $50,000 to $100,000 an appearance. I don't know if it's true, but they would say that was the estimated value depending upon the company he worked for. I think boxing matches he made like $100,000, and if he did anything outside of that, it'd be between 50 and 100. Just to get over there and announce.
Good for him.
You can't beat it. If you get paid that much money to just say, let's get ready to rumble and introduce people, good for you.
Oh yeah, dude.
Macho's coming out to open the show.
Oh, what's the
Macho's gonna get them an automatic thumbs up if he beats the fuck out of Michael Buffer right now for me.
I got you.
Nah, Michael's running. He's like, hey, hands off. Oh, there's the madness. Look at the stunning Miss Elizabeth here.
Oh, foxy lady.
And in most cases, he was well worth it. He wasn't Lee Marshall money worthy, but he was worth a pretty penny.
Yes, I agree 1,000%. Lee Marshall, man, mustache rides for days.
Right? I was watching people that had better mustaches than Lee Marshall tonight.
What?
Look at the entire San Diego Padres, basically the entire starting lineup. Turn Michael off. Get him off here. The entire San Diego Padres, almost the entire San Diego Padres lineup has these mustaches on them like you have never seen. They've been definitely channeling their inner Lee Marshall, and I think they're taking them over. Look up Matt Carpenter's mustache. This fucking guy's mustache pisses me off.
Why?
It's just awful. It's awful. I sent a message to Jeff Maxson. I'm watching the game tonight, and I said, I hate Matt Carpenter. He goes, why did he hit a home run off of us or something? And I said, no, I just hate him because of his mustache. He looks terrible. It's hideous.
So basically, he can't grow a mustache, right?
Oh no, he can grow a mustache, right? It just looks fucking creepy. Like if you saw him rolling near your kid's school, you would be saying, "Get away from it." Somebody's calling the cops thinking he's a child molester. It's that creepy looking.
Oh my god!
Daniel said Vince McMahon tried to give a mustache ride, but they can't ride on somebody that's drawn on like that.
Okay, how would you rate Vince McMahon's mustache?
He reminds me of like Pancho Villa. Like from those old fables that you learn about in the historical books. Like it was like he looks like Pancho Villa or something in it, or like a Don Quixote, how you look at from that musical and shit. It's terrible.
He reminds me of Walt Disney.
Negative 638. Yeah, Walt Disney. Interesting. Yeah, very good pickup actually.
Yeah, hold on. Which I'm looking up Matt Carpenter's. Oh my god, there's like a whole Google page dedicated to his mustache.
It's like a fucking caterpillars are growing on his lips, man.
Oh my god!
What?
Holy shit! I see it.
Yeah, it's fucking creepy, ain't it?
Yes.
Anybody that doubts the creepiness of Matt Carpenter's mustache, just look a picture of him up, okay, and you'll see for yourself. I'm not over exaggerating how creepy this shit is, right, Chris?
Yes, I'm looking at. Oh my god!
All right, we got Ultimo Dragon out now to take on Juventud. Ooh, Regal. We got a little Regal backstage thing here. He wants his TV title back from the Dragon.
William Regal, legend.
Tremendous talent, legend of the business, one of the all-time best minds probably in wrestling history.
I agree. And the thing is that Triple H is extremely smart for having Regal by his side.
Yep, I agree.
So
Daniel rated Vince's mustache, by the way, at a negative 638. Just to throw that out there.
Oh, come on. What about okay. Yeah, okay. Like the mustaches, I would say yeah. I would a -3.
-3. All right, I can
Negative
take that too. I can see it either way. As long as it's a negative number, I agree with you.
So is he going through like a late life crisis or something? I mean, what the fuck?
He's 76 years old, man. Look at that hairdo on him. Like, all right.
Okay, guys.
I dyed my hair in the past because I get a lot of gray, so I don't doubt that. I've tried different shit, didn't look good, whatever. This guy, he's 76 years old, man. Just rock out your fucking gray hair and take it. Nobody believes you got jet black hair at 76.
Yeah, come on. Hell, I'm already starting to grow gray hair, so yeah.
I keep my hair short for a reason because my hair is going all gray.
Well, like my wife said to me that because I said, well, sweetie, do you want me to dye it? She's like, no, you look good with it. You look debonair. I'm like, all right, fine. So if the wife likes it.
That's the most important thing. Beautiful move there by the Dragon. Woo. Nice. I always
beautiful backbreaker.
Yeah, I love that spinning backbreaker that he does on people. Dragon always made things look so easy in the ring. Wouldn't you say, Chris?
Yes, John, look at the screen.
All right, let me take a peek here. Yep. Oh, yeah. That's Matt Carpenter for you, folks. That mustache of his has its own zip code. All right? My gosh, that thing. He's got heat with me just for that fucking mustache.
Matt Carpenter's still playing?
He is. He's still playing.
Good for him.
He had a great resurgence last year with the Yankees, and now it was on the Padres. Thankfully, he didn't do shit tonight, which was great for my team because we won.
Do you think the Padres will ever win a World Series?
I think they definitely can. I think they're probably on paper the strongest team in baseball.
I got you.
They got great pitching. They got the best lineup offensively on paper. They're definitely right up there this year.
Is Fernando Tatis not suspended anymore?
Juice Boy's coming off the old PED list here over the next couple weeks, so he'll be back there. I hope for his sake he doesn't do it again because the next time he gets a year-long ban. Which he's a great player, but I'm interested to see how he's going to do off the roids. And
if he fails it again, he's banned for life.
1 year for the next time, and I think the next one is a 3-year ban or a lifetime ban, something like that. Look at Dragon go. Beautiful moonsault there.
Oh, wow. Great chemistry between the two. Speaking of wrestlers that are still, athletes that are still going, Hoovy's still going strong.
I think Dragon's still going too, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, I think he still wrestles here and there. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty positive he does.
Yeah. Speaking of legends, and which I don't want to. Me and you, I love the Steiner brothers. But did you read about the controversy with Rick Steiner?
Yeah, I did. It's sad to see that he decided to make such a stupid decision and poor choice of words and hateful context to the thing, or hateful stuff that he said to that person. Apparently. So he hasn't commented on it, but other people have corroborated that story.
I mean, me and you, we weren't there, so I can't say, hey, he definitively said this. Not saying he didn't. So don't jump all over me, people.
I guess there was a lot of witnesses that said he did. So, I mean, if there's that many people that are saying you did, then he obviously must have.
And I hope it doesn't affect Braun Breaker's push.
I hope not either. It should never be taken out on somebody. Somebody else's ignorance should never be taken out on somebody else. That's their dad or related to him or a friend. It's just, you can't put that on somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, going right to the outside, these two. They're giving him a decent amount of time here to kick off the show.
Oh, yeah, they are. These guys got phenomenal chemistry. I can watch these guys go at it all night.
Juventud is a guy that just doesn't get put up there, enough as one of the real pioneers of the Lucha division at this time, too.
He just completely, a huge pioneer, extremely underappreciated, very underrated. But the thing is that you look how deep that talent pool was at the time. It's very easy to get lost in the shuffle.
You know why I think Hoovy doesn't get the love, as one of the all-time greats of cruiserweights, or the luchadors? I think it's because of his outside antics and the way that he carries himself outside the business, from all the stories and all the issues that he's had. I think it's his reputation and his just erratic behavior that really kind of makes people overlook how great he was.
The fact that he was an asshole?
Yeah, and a fucking lunatic and just a complete cancer from everywhere he went, from what people said.
Yeah. I saw Hoovy live at an XPW show in Pittsburgh.
God help you.
Hoovy actually was not half bad live. It was a four-way between Hoovy, Jerry Lynn, a guy named I can't remember the other two. But anyways,
he just tapped out to the Dragon Sleeper there. I always liked the Dragon Sleeper as a submission move. What about you?
I loved it, man.
I love that TV title too.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful belt. And it's a very believable finisher as well, because you you're bent backwards, like your neck's being cranked. You're having a hard time breathing. Yeah, you really okay. Tap, tap, tap. Let it go.
Chris, we can't overlook our sponsor that's doing this right now for tonight, Castrol GTX. Don't forget, folks, is engineered for greater protection against breakdown. Go get you some Castrol GTX.
Yeah, next week we're gonna have the return of the Dusty Rhodes sponsor of the week.
You know why Castrol GTX is so good though, Chris? Because it serves multiple purposes in life. It's not just for your engine and your car to keep it going.
Do you put it in your beard?
No, it can be used on your pancakes instead of syrup.
I called it.
Fucking A's here. Oh, Jesus.
Start the clock. Start the clock.
All right, here's the clock from entrance. The timestamp's 11:23, Chris. All right. I'm writing this down right now. Remind me at the end. All right, 11:23. I don't want to miss this. Let's see how long. All right. What's your guess on the time here?
11 minutes.
Okay. So
what's your guess?
The start time is 11:23. My guess to the end of the segment is going to be 9 minutes.
Okay.
So you're going with how long?
11.
All right. Who wins? Let's see. All right, here we go. 11 minutes for Chris, 9 for me. I'm really hoping we're both way off, but I don't think we're going to be so lucky.
No.
He's going to keep it short and simple. No, I don't know about that, Kevin. I want to see Kevin Green start doing the football fucking shuffle that he does all the time. The breakdowns. He had great energy though, Kevin Green.
Oh yeah, he did. Absolute legend.
I really liked Kevin Green even when he was coming out here, and he just seemed like such a classy and stand-up guy. To quote Bret Hart, like he's just like El Dandy. He's a jam-up guy from what it's.
Oh God, he is. And don't you get Bret Hart started on modern wrestling?
No, he ain't too happy with it from what I was reading.
With leg slapping.
Here's Flair. All right.
By God, Gene. Oh,
WWE. Note to your team there. If somebody chooses Ric Flair to do an induction for them for the Hall of Fame, just be prepared for it to be about Ric Flair and not about the actual person that he's inducting into the Hall of Fame.
Dude, the Great Muta had like 2 minutes?
He did less than that. He did about 30 seconds. He said, "I don't speak English. Thank you very much." That's to sum up his speech. And Flair went on to talk about his entire career outside of it and all the other wrestlers from Japan that he wrestled. And he decided to name about 15 to 20 of them.
And then you had the producers waving him on because of the times. He's like, which I see it. I see you waving me on, but I'm still going to talk.
I'm going to talk about Ricky Choshu and Hiro Matsuda. Piper don't know what he's talking about right here.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
Here's the Outsiders. Is that them?
Yep.
Hey, Piper. Thank God the Outsiders are going to save this segment, maybe. Look at that mini screen that they got, Chris.
That is awesome.
I fucking love Nash and Hall.
They're awesome. Like we always say, they're the definition of cool.
Dude, Sean Waltman was great as a heel at this time, too. You got to give it to Sean Waltman for how good he was as a heel at this point.
I love Sean.
You want to get a good Sean Waltman? Just give him some fucking drugs, man, and he will give you some off-the-rails shit at this time. He was hilarious.
Your ass is grass, and I'm going to smoke it.
At least we don't got Miss Deborah coming out with them anymore.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Piper's telling him to kiss his ass. We're saying kiss our ass. We don't want to see you anymore in the segment, so speed it up.
Jesus Christ, this is terrible.
This is definitely the shortest one that they've done so far. No doubt about it. This is the shortest one. As this promo drags on, folks. Make sure you like and subscribe on Facebook. And if you're watching on YouTube, check it out at the Retro Repeat. And make sure you hit the subscription and bell button right there so that way you can see when we're doing stuff in the future, folks.
That works for me. And that way you can see Matt Carpenter's mustache.
Yeah, his mustache is tremendous. Jesus Christ, this is done in under 4 minutes. In 4 minutes.
What?
4 minutes and 12 seconds.
Holy shit. We were both off.
Well, if it would have been a 3-hour long show, they would have probably gone on for 30 minutes.
Yeah, probably.
They were limited in their timing here.
Oh, the Horseman.
Here comes Mongo, I believe. I think this is Mongo coming out.
I
like the Horseman's theme song. Did you?
I loved it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please check out teammongo76.com. You can donate. You can buy bumper stickers. You can buy T-shirts, whatever you can do to help support Mongo McMichael's fight with ALS, ladies and gentlemen. TeamMongo76.com.
Has there been any updates on him lately and how he's doing?
I do not know. I'll check actually right now. So yeah,
I really hope he's doing okay. I know there's no cure for it, but
how the monsters of the Midway used to take care of the Packers. Holy fuck. I see pictures of him as a player. Dear Lord, he was jacked.
Yeah, he was a hell of a player, Chris, and he was a big son of a bitch. Whoa, look at this crowd.
Oh,
Chris.
Well, okay. Are they?
Nah, not yet. They're doing all right so far. They're definitely no Omaha. They're definitely not Saginaw. They're not, from what I've seen so far, it's not even a competition. A few ugly ducklings in the bunch, but not a tremendous amount so far.
There's more swans than ducklings in this crowd tonight.
But we still got about, 25, 30 minutes in the show left.
I gotcha.
Here comes the Iceman, Dean Malenko. love Dean Malenko. And we have
All
an
right.
episode of him that we did on our Forgotten Icons of Wrestling series that will be coming out over the next couple of weeks, probably. It's been taped for a
Yes.
long time. We're just waiting on the right time to release it. So,
And we got to tape another one soon.
we do. Next one after that, it's going to be Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Oh, I'm excited about that.
But we'll have that
All
out in a
right.
few weeks. So if you're a fan of Malenko, come on back and check it out in the next couple of weeks, and we'll have a great show with some of his fun matches.
All right. So apparently on February 23rd this year, they were having a fundraiser to help raise money for Mongo. That's all I got right now.
All right.
Chicago.
I hope that they're doing well for him because he sure needs it, I'm sure.
Oh God, yeah, because they're saying that he's deteriorated to where he needs around the clock care now, which sucks.
Just terrible.
Oh yeah,
just terrible to hear. Prayers with Mongo and his family always.
Oh yeah,
Dude, Malenko's on fire here with a guy that's just way bigger and stronger than him. It just shows you guys like Malenko could work with anybody.
Oh God, yeah. And like I said before, I wish Dean was around for. Dean was in his prime with the era of wrestlers we have now. I would love to see him face people like Daniel Bryan, Kenny Omega, Seth Rollins. I mean, which I can go on and on. Just imagine the dream matches that Dean could have.
Bro, the current wrestling fans would absolutely eat up Dean Malenko and everything that he did. And with some of the people that he could have had matches with that are out there now, not that there was tremendous people he had matches with at his time, but if he was out now, dude, he's the type of guy that I could have seen them push into the world title somewhere.
Would you say that Dean was ahead of his time?
Way ahead of his time.
Yeah.
To me, he was. Guys like him just don't come along, easily. And you got to figure WCW had a lot of guys like him that were that good. You had the Eddie Guerreros, the Mysterios, the Malenkos, the Jerichos, the Benoits. I mean, they had a way better roster for actual wrestlers, in my opinion, than WWF did at this time.
I agree 1,000%.
And that's saying a lot because WWF had some really fucking great in-ring workers too at this point, but they were more on the storyline. WCW had a better roster of actual wrestlers, in my opinion.
I agree 1,000%. Way
more
athletic.
Reggie White. All right.
The Minister of Defense, ladies and gentlemen.
A guy that was an absolute just terror on the football field.
The greatest defensive end in the history of football.
Probably one of the most feared defensive guys of all time, too, right?
Would just imagine lining up against him, or you being like a fellow quarterback?
No, I wouldn't want it. Him and Bruce Smith, probably the two greatest defensive ends of all time.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, good God, dude!
Big
Reggie's getting in.
Mongo, man, he's ready for business. He's got Slamboree coming up there against. I think he's taking on Mongo at Slamboree, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Double J's about to get slapped here. Oh, just pushed him to the out. They really love to bring in football players in WCW, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they did, and this caused the PTSD to where Jarrett he was so traumatized that whenever he created TNA, he started to attack the Tennessee Titans football team all by himself.
This is what was the catalyst for it?
Yes.
All right. I believe it.
And Jarrett said his favorite guitar shot of all time. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is?
The one they laid on Beetlejuice?
Yep, that's correct.
That shit's fucking hilarious. I saw it a few weeks ago, and it's one of those ones that I kept watching on repeat for a while. Because
hey, slap nuts!
Hey, slap nuts! What'd you say? Fucking Beetlejuice. I'm telling you. All right, we're going to Gene Okerlund now after the Malenko victory due to the outside interference by Reggie White. He's with Reggie White right now. Let's see what Reggie's got to say, buddy.
Let's see if Reggie can cut a promo.
What do you think so?
I think he could cut a promo, yeah.
I'm going to go with no.
I'm being nice here.
I'm going to go with no.
Yeah.
He takes it personal, Mean Gene.
The Baltimore fans, too.
I don't like those motherfuckers. I never played there, but you're my people too. I love you.
The Philly fans, well, yeah, because
you got Mean Gene coaching him here.
Yeah,
Mean Gene's trying to get him to get a good reaction from the crowd. He knows you mentioned the local town that you're in's name, and you're going to get a little pop from him.
Oh yeah, like that it out, and that'll help you get more support from them.
He's highlighting the Green Bay and Chicago rivalry. Good talking point.
Yes.
All right, there's a mistake right there, though. When you just keep talking about your football team, when you're in the demographic of another team's football team.
Yeah.
You're right in that area. You're trying to hit a certain niche group of people. You're not in Green Bay. All right, but I will say it wasn't that bad of a promo.
See exactly.
It was definitely serviceable.
And this was right after the Ravens' first ever season. So
was it 97 or 96?
96 was their first ever season.
Okay. Well, they didn't probably have much to cheer about that first season, did they?
No, I think we would.
Here. Oh,
dude,
bro, how you doing, Lee? He's in Asheville, North Carolina.
Dude.
Oh, he's a jam up guy too.
Do you know what Lee calls Asheville?
What's he call it?
Assville.
Dude, Lee can call it whatever he wants with a mustache like that. Come on.
I mean, he goes to like the local colleges there, and the girls just melt, man. They're like putty in his hands.
Lee's going to just score all the honeys out there, right?
Yes.
Lee don't fuck around, man. That's why he goes to all the big college parties and shit. Every week after week, these 1-800-COLLECT segments that he does always pop me.
I agree.
I don't know why, but they always do.
And it still amazes me that Lee was Tony the Tiger.
Oh, Chris, here it is.
Oh my God.
Listen. Oh my God. I'm fucking getting warmed up here. Hold on. Let me turn ours on here. Here we go.
All right.
They're going through the juices here.
Yes. He's getting pyro.
Why is he getting pyro? Come on, Scotty. Let's go, man.
Represent. Didn't the American Males break up by now?
They've been broken up for, I think, 3 to 6 months by now.
And he has not.
Look at him coming out with those fucking bitchin' glasses, and then he just goes like this. He's like, yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ha ha.
Ha ha.
You gotta love the American Males theme song. It's so bad, it's amazing.
How bad is it? Critical condition. That's kind of violent. I'm going to shatter your pelvis, Grandma. You're going to be in critical condition.
The American Males are coming to town. All right, we got a James Vandenberg promo or not. He said, we're going to the James Vandenberg promo, and then he's like, or not. Guess the production truck missed that one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's going to do it while walking to the ring. Do you like Vandenberg?
I like him as James Mitchell. He got dealt a really bad hand.
I find him obnoxious.
Really? I think he's fantastic. I love his work. Bad.
I don't, there's something about him. I just find him obnoxious when he talks.
Because I love his work in ECW. I love his work in TNA. He is phenomenal in TNA.
I've never really watched him in there, so that's why maybe I can't appreciate him that much. I don't know. It's just the way that he talks and does his promos. I'm not saying they're bad. He just rubs me the wrong way. I don't know why.
I got you. And that's how I initially warmed up to Mikey Whipwreck, was through James Mitchell, because he was the manager for Mikey and Tajiri.
Did Karrion Kross get the idea for his gladiator mask from Wrath here? Look at that mask. It has some glaring similarities.
You're really...
What? I love Kross. I'm not knocking him. Even he knocked that gladiator shit, okay? Look at the mask on him coming out here. Was he trying to recreate that 25 plus years later?
Maybe. Or he was trying to be like... Demolition Smash. I don't. Oh, speaking of tag teams, me and John want to say we are definitely praying for the family of Bush. Wait, hold on. Was it Bushwhacker Luke that passed away?
I think it was Luke. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was Luke. I don't know if I'm wrong. I'm sorry, but I think it was Luke.
Okay. I don't.
Why would they have flown? Why did he fly himself after having all those health issues to the States? I know he wanted to have some fun and probably make some money. Probably didn't sound like a really smart idea, though. It's just sad to see.
Yeah. It was. No. Wait. Hold on. Okay. What the? Hold on. I think it was Butch. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Actually, guys.
You know, he was 78 years old.
Really?
I didn't realize they were that old.
Damn.
People just look at the Bushwhackers as their comedy gimmick that they did in the WWF, which was great. The fans ate it up and loved them. They were the most hardcore wrestlers and were cutting edge in that stuff. People didn't do the shit that they did. They were like hardcore fucking death match icons in the ring as the sheep herders.
Oh yeah, like without a doubt. And me and John, we just want to give out like our sincerest condolences to Bushwhacker Butch and like his family. Me and John, like we were fans of the Bushwhackers, and like they definitely they served their purpose, and they brought smiles to so many people.
Here's somebody who never brought a smile to anybody's face. Glacier's coming out right now to confront Wrath after the beating he took last week and after Wrath's victory here. And the crowd just went mild. Glacier is here.
Oh my God, they do not give a fuck.
Nobody cares. All right, Glacier, come on. We get it. Now,
do you think Glacier
come out there and stare at him?
Do you think Glacier's wife says, "And the blood goes limp"?
Right, it might. It might. She might definitely say that because that might be true. We're not getting the Dungeon of Doom theme song here. Yes.
No.
Please.
Is this Konnan?
Konnan's coming out with Hugh Morrus here. This is a fucking tag team right here with Hugh Morrus and Konnan at the time.
Without a doubt, and which I want to give a shout out to Konnan. Phenomenal speech at the Hall of Fame.
He did a tremendous job on that speech. It was absolutely phenomenal.
I just, with the time that he was given, he perfectly encapsulated the career of Ray, and he did him justice 1,000% over, man. 1,000 times over. Straight up phenomenal speech. The WWE, if possible, I would encourage them to look into having Konnan maybe being like a coach, maybe like an advisor. He'd be great at teaching promos. Just saying.
Here comes Ice Train and Alex Wright coming out here. Boy, this is an interesting team here.
Dude.
I want to hear Ice Train's music, though. We're not getting it. I'm going to say that I've watched most everything in the Hall of Fame through the years. I didn't really have any interest in it this year, but I just turned it on because I wanted to see I wanted to see Stacy Keibler first off, and then I wanted to see Ray's. That's all I wanted to see, but I had it on. Konnan's introduction for Mysterio, probably the best one I've ever seen.
I agree. 1,000%. Do you think the WWE would be smart to have Konnan help people? I mean, like being like a coach, like for promos, all that stuff. Or do you think that it's he's way too much trouble to deal with?
I don't know. I mean, he's worked with just about every promotion in the world. At some point, people bring him back for a reason, and he does a great job, I'm sure, at what he does. But I think they could benefit from his expertise in a lot of things,
especially the NXT brand.
I think he said, I saw it on one of the sheets or one of the news things, that he had mentioned that there might be something in the works between him and WWE, but he couldn't say anything or something.
Okay, good.
Like that. Yeah,
good.
I think I saw something like that. He's a guy that could bring a lot of positives, I think, to some of the younger talent there to teach them. I think he gets it.
And how cool is it that the LWO is back?
I think it's really good for them. I'm happy for them to do a little something with it. I hope they do it in a positive way.
I agree.
Some great talents in that faction that Mysterio started. It could be a lot of fun.
Santos Escobar is absolutely a stud. He's phenomenal in the ring.
Some good performers out there. So let's see what they do with it. I don't know if it'll go on for a long time, but let's see. Alex was out of there fast. He doesn't care.
Oh, yeah. Good God.
Is Alex going to do a heel turn here tonight or something like that?
I don't know, man. He might pull a Trish Stratus.
I'll tell you.
And one of like the weakest heel turns I've ever seen.
Now he's dancing to the crowd over there with, for some reason.
Hey, I mean, you're not in the ring and you want to get physical, just start dancing.
Look at him. He's dancing on the outside. Teddy Long's coming out to him. He's saying, "Hey, player, get him on. Get a ring here for Ice Train, player. If you don't do that again, I'm going to put you in a tag team match with The Undertaker."
Oh, God. And he don't even work for the company.
He's going to get both Undertakers, too.
Oh, God.
He's going to get the fake one and the real one if he's not careful. He better not be dancing on the outside anymore.
No. That's a scary thought right there.
Boy, Ice Train was a strong son of a bitch, though, wasn't he?
Oh, God, yeah.
He still looks great to this day. Like, he's fucking massive still, and he's at, like, close to 60, I think. Oh, poor Alex. He's got a knee problem going on here. He can't tag in.
No, he can't. I don't blame him.
I mean, he's got to be able to dance and shit. Come on. I don't know why, if you're going to do a heel turn, that you would come out and turn heel on Ice Train and you think it would matter.
What, excuse me? Ice Train's a legend.
Scott Norton did it to him too. So maybe there's something about teaming with Ice Train that makes people want to go to the dark side. Well, Alex is gone. He's out the door. He's dancing his way to the back there, buddy. And
he's still going to pay for the night.
Here comes No Laughing Matter from Hugh Morrus. Let's see. Beautiful. No, he said he came down for some reason. I don't know why. I think he said, "I'm going to get you closer." No, or he's not the legal man. I don't know. Konnan's going to hit. This is the Tequila Sunrise, right, Chris?
Yes. Okay. Fantastic finisher.
Yeah, nice finisher. The crowd could give two shits less, though.
No, it was terrible.
Yeah. Look at him. You're right. Everybody knows I'm the greatest.
What the fuck?
Oh, Jesus.
You didn't win.
Hey, he won by his dancing, all right? He won the dance competition. Come on.
Dance off?
He's a hell of a dancer. Look at him. Here we go. Tune into the end of the show tonight, folks. Debuting a new segment. Instead of the cameo of the week for the week, I'm debuting a very awesome segment called the Lunatic of the Week.
Awesome.
You're going to love it, Chris. He's one of your all-time favorites.
It sounds radical. I'm telling you, man. I love it.
Very few people can understand this individual on the level that I can. That's all I'm going to say. I've spent years and years of my life studying and honing my craft to understand this gentleman.
Yes.
I will learn it all. And teach
Bobby Heenan. Bobby Heenan, baby.
Bobby the Brain, man. How could you not love him? Recapping last week here with DDP and Kimberly coming out. Macho comes out with the crutches.
This has been a decent show so far.
It actually has not been very bad at all.
No, this is a lot better than Raw last week.
First two matches were very good.
Yes.
And told some good stories to them. The Wrath match was just no point to me because I don't want to see any of it. That last match was kind of silly, but it was short at least. And then they're getting a fun backstage segment here to end the show, it looks like. Who's laid out in the back here? This cameraman is sprinting to the back.
It's freaking Alex Wright.
Oh, NWO has got their masks on. They beat the shit out of Piper.
Oh, my God.
Oh, his hip, man. He can't stand now. Come on.
You see that scar on his hip?
Wasn't that from a motorcycle accident?
Nope. Hip surgery.
Hip surgery. All right. And yet he's back in the ring here. And probably not a smart idea. God
damn it. He is not selling worth shit. I'm sorry. That's not believable.
Doug Dillinger's throwing the cameraman out. Get out of here, damn it. This man's in pain. Come on. He's got the medical staff attending to him at this moment here.
I love Piper, but during this time, he overdid it so much to where it was not believable at all.
He was just cashing a check this time, bro, and you know that, and I do too. And you can't
I
blame
agree
him for that.
Oh yeah, it was probably making like a couple million.
I would say he was making upwards of probably $700,000 to $1 million a year, if I was to guess. Yeah. Here comes the NWO to end the show.
For life.
Hit me with it, Martin, right from a distance here.
Oh, yeah.
There we
Just
go.
too sweet.
Boom.
And here's the brains behind the operation.
I just love Mr. Bischoff.
WWE Hall of Famer, Eric Bischoff, ladies and gentlemen.
You talk about a jam-up guy, Eric Bischoff, all day.
Hell yeah. And you talk about a freaking genius, Eric Bischoff.
Eric's in my top 5 of bucket list interviews that I'd love to have.
And just think you had the opportunity one time.
I should have fucking done it, man. I won't even get into the backstory. I should have done it when I had it. I should have, but man, kick myself in the ass for that one sometimes.
Well, sometimes being loyal bites you in the ass. Let's just say that.
That happens. It's life.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Maybe one day it'll happen again. Eric's a hell of a guy, man. I'd love to find a way to contact him again to get him on the show. Let's see what he's got to say, though, tonight. He's coming out here and just healing it up good to the crowd.
Yes.
Do you think Eric was, at this time, probably the biggest heel in WCW or close to it?
Yes, without a doubt.
They fucking hated him at this time, bro. He's a heat magnet.
Oh, God, yeah. And the thing is that he wasn't even a wrestler.
Nope.
It's like, that should tell you something.
And when he was in WWE for those few years as the GM, probably one of the biggest heels on the roster, too.
Without a doubt, the greatest GM of all time, with all due respect to Teddy Long.
Bischoff knows how to get heat from anything. The guy is tremendous as a character.
Well, it's true what they say. Well, hell, man, like his book, Controversy Creates Cash.
He knows what he's talking about. Is he sweating or did somebody hit him with something?
It makes me want to grow.
Your people here in Baltimore need to show him some respect.
Hey,
You might have to denounce your Baltimore, roots because of how they're treating you.
Whoa.
Come on. He's a man of his word right here. See? He's looking for Sting.
Or is he looking for God to strike him down?
Maybe both. People want to hear it. Let's hear what Sting has to say. Ooh, why were you not there last week, Stinger? You think the Stinger's going to be out here?
Yes, Sting was at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
They got good chicken and waffles.
Oh, God. Yes, they do.
Oh, he's calling out Sting, and here he comes, hitting that old music. The man called Sting. Woo! Ow! Come on, Stinger.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely the real Sting, Chris, right?
Yep.
Shout out to the legend himself, Jumpin' Jeff Farmer. Chris, do you think the fans believe that this is the real Sting?
It's convincing.
Nope.
Yeah.
Do you believe this is Jumpin' Jeff Farmer right here?
No.
It's just when you go back and watch those Motley Crue promos and how terrible he was, and then you see him coming out here, and this is his claim to fame as the NWO Sting.
Yeah.
And he's still making money off of it to this day.
Do you think Jeff Farmer was on steroids at this time?
Yep.
Yep.
That's all you can say when you talk about Jeff Farmer. Yep. Bischoff's asking the tough questions here to
he is. I don't blame him.
He's got to get some answers.
He's a man of integrity.
Damn right he is. They want to hear what he's got to say. Come on. Let us know, Jumpin' Jeff. We all know he's a man of few words.
That'd be funny.
With that he's a man of few words, Chris?
Yep. Just imagine Motley Crue coming out.
Oh, dude, if Motley comes out, woo! Business is about to pick
you
up.
son of a bitch.
And I'm going to tell you something, buddy.
Oh. And for all diehard World Championship Wrestling fans out there, make sure to pick up WCW's most accurate book out there called
Have you
Nitro.
read it?
I am about three quarters of the way through it. I am on page 404 right now.
How are you enjoying it?
I'm loving it. The
Good.
book is
It's a great
phenomenal.
book.
Yes.
I haven't read it in years, but it's a great book.
Yes. Guy Evans, Nitro. And it's actually a realistic, 100% real take on what happened. No bullshit dirt sheet writers writing this, like with their slant.
He's got hundreds of interviews from the staff members in there, people that work there. The guy did his fucking due diligence in his research.
Oh, yeah. That's a must-have for all World Championship Wrestling
Chris,
fans.
is that your family member there that's right in the tuxedo shirt in the front row? Is that Uncle Bob?
God damn it.
Dude, Uncle Bob, man, he needs to stay at home. Is he that drunk uncle that you don't want around?
Yes.
Here comes the real stinger. Uh-oh.
Wait, hold on. Remember Doink? The
Yeah.
whole thing? Which was the real Doink?
Which one is it? Who knows? I mean, come on. Is Jeff Farmer going to get one up here on the real Sting?
Yep.
Bischoff's telling him, crack him with a bat. Yeah, ain't going to work out too well for Jeff there, Mr. Bischoff.
That'd be funny if the Edwin Diaz theme started playing.
Oh.
I'm sorry. It's stuck in my head.
Great song. Eric better hit he better hit the road, man, because Sting is gonna lay him out soon.
Oh, dude, he is so freaking over.
Dude, he's so over. He hits one move on him,
and the crowd's going banana.
Yep. That's when you know you're doing something right and you're building a great storyline up.
And Sting has said on many occasions that Baltimore was one of his all-time favorite places to wrestle. He has so much history in Baltimore.
Didn't he win his first title there or something like that?
He did, actually.
Okay. I thought he did. It was like Great American Bash or something, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's the show there for tonight, folks. That's a quick one, which I always like the quick shows. I'll say this. Then I'll go to the final segment of the week. I thought it was a thumbs up of a show. I thought it was pretty entertaining. Wasn't the best, but I thought it was pretty good. I'm going to give it a thumbs up.
Brother, I agree with you 1,000%. I give it thumbs up. I like the last segment because, I mean, it's simple, but it really drives home the point. Hey, man, Sting is not. He's not here to just basically lollygag around. He's here to make a point. He's here to put fear within the NWO, saying, "Hey guys, I'm coming for you. Sooner or later, you're gonna get what you deserve." The match with Hoovy and the Ultimo Dragon was fantastic. The story building when it comes to Reggie White, like with Kevin Green, with Mongo, all that stuff. Actually, really, really well done. I like it. The only negative I gotta say is the match with Ice Train and with Alex Wright and with Konnan and Hugh Morrus was absolute dog shit. But other than that, the show was really, really good. So thumbs up on my end.
Yeah, I agree. Everything you said, I think is 100% the way that I feel about it. So, hey, good job for them. I don't think it did a good lead-in though to the pay-per-view.
You wouldn't think this was a lead-in show for pay-per-view.
Yeah, it doesn't have that feel. That's the one real big negative that I have to the show is that, usually you want to get, especially at this time, a more exciting show to, be your go-home show to sell people on wanting to buy the pay-per-view at this time. And I don't really think they did that on that level. I know they tried to on a few storylines, but I don't think they really built it up the way they could have. But it's got to be hard considering they only had 45 minutes of television time these last few weeks. So I just would have used it a little differently than some of the matches that they had out here this week and in the last few weeks, to be honest with you. I think they could have done a little bit better of a job on it, but it was still an entertaining show nonetheless. So
without a doubt. And which apparently that last segment really pissed somebody off.
You got lucky one single time. You did something that not many people have ever done. And that's beat me in the middle.
He's a character. All right, Chris, you ready for it? I got a hell of a segment for you tonight. All right, so tonight's going to be the lunatic of the week. And when I think of lunatics in professional wrestling, this guy is number one on my list of lunatics.
With a bullet?
Who is your number one lunatic in professional wrestling history that you can think of?
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, there's a lot of them.
There is a lot of them, but this guy is number one on my list. I think.
The Ultimate Warrior.
Boom! There you go. All right.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. So we have done a lot with the Ultimate Warrior over the years. Now, I do speak Warrior, so I can decipher what he talks about. I'm a student of the Ultimate Warrior and his language. That's why I can decipher most things. There's a few times even I can't. It's just too far advanced Warrior lingo for me. But did you know that he had a reality show at one point?
What?
Yes, sir.
No.
So when you got it in my mind last week, the last 2 weeks ago, when you played the Warrior University promo there, commercial that he did.
Yes.
So the Ultimate Warrior at one point was pitching a reality show. And if you've never seen these clips, I'm just going to say, be prepared to see the real Jim Hellwig, a.k.a. the Warrior, and to see an absolute madman, fucking lunatic, crazy nutcase that you're about to see. This is fucking history right here, some of this stuff. So, Chris, without further ado, I'm going to kick it off here and send it right here.
All right, let's do this.
I'm in a parking lot of a Motel 6. Wake up, sleeping fucking beauty! And most of the people in rock and roll,
oh my God,
are just fucking punks.
And by the way, we don't own this, so just let you guys know.
Disrespectful to me, you motherfucker!
Oh my God!
You mind your fucking manners.
Whoa!
Big
all right,
fuck
potty
off!
man.
Bring it fucking back! Heavy fucking metal! Here's some fucking heavy metal for you. Take another fucking chain. Somebody needs.
I'm shocked you haven't. He didn't have a heart attack during the show.
Chain master.
It gets better.
100. 100.
Wow.
You put the bar on the back.
This is great.
And you squat fucking down.
The censors wouldn't have allowed
like
this
you're shitting
show.
over a hole. Fuck.
What?
Fuck. I
like
fucking
you're shitting over a hole.
Fill in your ass so you can get ready for the fucking that you're going to get when you're not prepared. 20 fucking reps with the bar. Fuck me. No stopping. Another chain.
What?
Another chain.
Who would be dumb enough to
go,
sign up for this?
You get the fuck out of here. You girls get out of here. Get the fuck out of here now. I don't need you around here.
Kicking these guys' ladies to the curb.
Fuck me.
Okay.
I'm a fan of different kinds of music. And I got to be honest, I listen to a variety of different stuff. And a lot of times I just like silence. Don't stop until you fucking get to the goddamn black thing.
What?
My real name is Warrior. It has been for 20 years. That's it. Just the one name.
What the?
Yeah.
What the?
What did you think of that one?
And then there's an award named after him.
Yeah, that's the guy you're naming the Warrior word off of, bro. Let me tell you. Now, there's one more last great clip I can put up here.
God.
All right. So if you ever want to ask the Ultimate Warrior for a job reference, you might want to rethink that.
Well, John, and make sure you bend over like you're shitting in a hole.
Get a job reference. Just like
job reference.
You'd have to agree to follow me first.
Not you ask him for a job reference. Why? You want to follow him. You want a reference, Chris, you got to follow him here.
Guys. He said no question.
What's going through these two kids' head right now?
No question.
They're saying,
where the fuck are we going? Are we kidnapped?
This fucking lunatic is going to take me out in the middle of the fucking desert and shoot me or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm afraid to be.
I like silence.
Enough to hear
I like my silence.
That voice inside of him talk to him.
Now he's talking to himself and shit.
It's true. People don't like to be alone.
The fuck is he talking about?
Look at him driving here.
Oh my God.
All right, guys, we're here. Get out.
This is funny. Listen to this when these kids step out of the car.
Just broke my car. Never ask for advice. Never.
Why?
Never ask anybody for advice. Never ask for help. Never ask for any guidance. You have a compass inside of you that's already set to guide you where you need to go.
What?
I brought you out in the middle of nowhere. And whether you make it back depends on whether or not you will follow that compass inside of you.
Oh. Wow.
I'm going to drop you off in the middle of Afghanistan, John.
Yeah, you got a compass inside of you,
That's
kids. Figure the fuck out.
You have no
These
money.
kids are like,
Did that actually just happen? Are you serious?
Holy shit.
now, we don't know. We cannot confirm or deny if these children ever made it back home to their parents here. But never ask him for advice, Chris. And by God, never ask him for what?
A reference.
You'll never ask him for a job reference.
Okay,
if he was
okay.
still alive. Come on.
So is Dana Warrior a gold digger? Is she did she turn a blind eye, or is she as batshit crazy as he is?
I gotta think all of the above.
Okay.
You gotta. If there was a deplorable human being out there, it sure seems like it was Jim Hellwig, the Ultimate Warrior. That fucking there's a full episode of his reality show that's actually up on YouTube that I suggest that you go watch. It's absolute comedy fucking gold, Mr. Martin.
Yeah. Yes. And the thing is that honestly, I would say Warrior's pretty much, he's damn near like, I would put him up there like with Trump when it was a pro wrestling, with how batshit crazy he is.
He might get put on. Trump might get put on for the Lunatic of the Week 1 week in the near future if we do that segment again. Jim Hellwig is the inaugural one right here on the show. He's the gold standard for lunatics. Let's see if anybody can match up to Jim Hellwig in the near future.
Very nice.
All right, everybody. Well, we are all busy. Oh my God.
Sorry.
We are going to be out of here tonight, but have no fear. We'll be back again next week. We're going to be watching Monday Night Raw next week. We're going to see who takes takes everything for the week. Raw is up 3-2 right now on Nitro, so they got a little work to do next week. We'll just have to see. Any closing thoughts, man?
Sorry, Paul Barnwell, and I hope we see Rockabilly. Rockabilly.
All right, everybody. We had a blast. Hope you had a good time with us, whether you're checking us out live or later on. Make sure you like and follow the page here once again on Facebook. Hit that notification on YouTube and subscribe to it as well. The Retro Repeat, check it out there. And we really appreciate you coming out and checking out the show. So we will be back again next week with another great episode for you on Monday night. So come on back and join us. And we greatly appreciate it. So until the next time, for Brother Martin, the man with the stutter as smooth as butter, I am John, and we are out of here for the week. We will catch you all again real soon, and thank you very much for watching the Retro Wrestling Revival.
Sorry, Paul Barnwell.
Damn
and
right you are.
And whenever you bend over, make sure you shit in the hole.
Shit in that hole. All right, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.